Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tuesday Talks, and it's just me, Bodie. If you don't already know, I'm done using Slampy. If you haven't listened to the previous album, which is out now, I killed Slampy in the back. Not joking, but spoiler alert: Slampy does die at the end of the album, and so say la vie to Slampy. You were great. But we moving on, like a rolling stone through the crossroads. Anyways, whew, how have y'all been doing? It has officially been 1 week since I've been Instagram free. Specifically Instagram free. I was gonna say social media, but specifically Instagram. And I want to tell y'all my experience. And technically, I have been on Instagram the week. I know, crazy, right? But it's only to be able to produce, or not produce, but promote my newest mixtape, which is out now. Link in the description. You know the shit. Just to promote this, because like I made a previous engagement actually before this spontaneous decision to get off of Instagram that I was gonna release this on January 9th. And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot. So I've only been on Instagram to post this shit and leave. But yeah, new mixtape out now. Peep that shit. Anyways, let's not get too off topic. I'll discuss it in a later video. But yeah, it's been 1 whole week since I've been off of Instagram. And I can't lie to you, it's been a very mixed, not mixed bag. I don't know. I can tell you that there are some hard times and there's been some good times. And why I hesitate to say that is because I think the good times are just starting to build. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get more into that in the video. But it's been hard. Like there was one night where I was just very irritable. I think this is like night 2 or like day 2 or 3 or whatever, one of those days. And I was just sitting down. I was watching TV and I was very irritable. I couldn't sit still. I had a crazy headache. And it's like, I don't know what the hell was going on. And then I looked up, is social media withdrawal a thing?
So when our clients try to restrict social media use, the most common withdrawal symptoms we see are, quite frankly, all of the ones you see with a serious substance abuse addiction. That includes, if you're lucky, anger, frustration, loneliness, depression, anxiety.
And I was like, damn, I guess it is. I never would have known, but I guess, I mean, it is an addiction. So if any addiction, I guess you're gonna feel withdrawals. But I thought, I just didn't think about that. I thought this would just be like an easy thing to get out of my life. But it has been hard. There have been times where I'm just like, oh, I just need one scroll, baby. Just give me one scroll. Just give me one scroll. But I've beaten them. All the thoughts that say just go back on, it's not gonna matter. I've beaten them for this week, and I'm really proud of myself. You know, because I'm doing this to better help myself. Like I was saying before, I felt like social media was distracting me from figuring out who I am and who I want to be. Because I'm 20 years old now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have some plan. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have something. And right now, I don't really have anything. I'm just gonna be honest. And I need this time, especially since it's a new year. I need time to just think, you know. And that's all I've been doing. Because I have no distractions. And so it's like, I'm just left to my thoughts. And I have been feeling an overwhelming amount of thoughts. And I've tackled them in different ways. And because of social media, that I have this problem. Or I have these problems of being overwhelmed with thoughts. But I feel like it's starting to get better. Like I was saying before, I do feel like my attention span is coming back. I do feel like I view a lot of things differently by it not being like instant. By things not being instant, I appreciate the building up to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the process of doing something instead of being like, oh, it has to be done now. Like, no, it can, like, we gotta build up to it first. And of course, I knew that before, but actually, like, living in the moment That's the third thing. Living in the moment and seeing each hour as not time, but as an opportunity. I just totally shaped my worldview and is just helping me on my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, my journey is that I want to be a music artist as my career and I want to be known. Okay, so what are things we can do? Let's try to hone in our skill of making beats and let's try honing our skill of rapping because you don't have time to just distract yourself on the phone anymore. So you have to be filling up that time with nothing, otherwise you're just wasting time. And if my brain, I hate sitting still. And so it's one cool thing about getting off of Instagram is that it makes me focused on other things because I have no distraction. So I'll be like, oh, I'm not doing anything right now. I want to be doing something. Let's get better at writing a rhyme. Let's get better at producing a beat. Let's try to figure out how to beat this written exam for a driving test. That's something I've been wanting to do. I'm 20 years old. I'm not trying to turn into SpongeBob and never have my driver's license. Let's try to figure out how we can get local gigs so we can play live. You know, like, I've been searching up YouTube videos because, like, I need something to do. And distractions are not going to help me this time. And so, one thing I'm very grateful about getting off of Instagram specifically is that it's made me very goal oriented and want to do important things or just do something that makes me feel like I have achieved something. And that's kind of what Instagram was kind of doing with the instant gratification. It was like I had everything at my disposal. And so it doesn't matter, you know, about building up to something. I already have it, so why would I need to build up anything? You know what I'm saying? Why would I need to spend the time on doing something when I can just do it right away? You know, but getting off of social media made me realize I have to start, and I have to continue, and I have to continue it to the end, no matter how long it takes. And I'm just appreciating the now and appreciating the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciating so many new things. I'm appreciating how slow everything takes. I'm appreciating, yeah, just how slow everything takes, but appreciating each step it does to get that process. It's like growing a tree. You know what I'm saying? A strong tree takes decades to form, but when it's, you know, when it's reached its height, it is tough, it is resilient, it is sufficient at its role in the whole planet. You know what I'm saying? Giving out oxygen and cultivating the ecosystem around it. I didn't mean to get metaphysical on y'all, but that's how I started. I know it's like you get off of Instagram and like all these fucking crazy thoughts beaming to your head, but I just started looking at everything differently. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm a smart dude. Now I'm off of Instagram. Some bullshit like that. But no, it's like it's made me just think a lot more. And also too, it's fault because then I get overwhelmed by the thoughts. But then eventually, you know, you find strategies to get around that. You know what I'm saying? You find strategies to help yourself with that. And it is hard. I do be jonesing. I do be fucking shaking sometimes and be like, I just need to go on. But then I just, you know, distract myself with something. And not something that's going to be meaningless, but something that's going to help me in the future. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm planting my seeds for the future. Not only with my career, but also myself. One thing I really wanted to focus on was myself. And sitting here, no distractions, and being open to all my thoughts, I realized a lot of things about myself and what things I want to improve on and what things I want to continue doing and try doing. Just being the person that I want to be, being the best person I strive for myself. And so, like I say, I've been revelating. I've been having so many revelations. I've been realizing so much shit because I don't have any distractions. And so, that's all I can really say. But it's only been 1 week. 1 week so far. And even though I'm talking about all this great shit that's been happening, it hasn't been instant. Like, it's still building. Even all these great things, like, I'm just building them. I haven't, you know, I still haven't completed my written exam. I still haven't seen the heights that I want to see my music. But they're building right now. It's only been 1 week, so we'll see what it takes us. But I'm happy for week 2, and I'm excited for week 2 to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how I change as a person, and to see what I do. If I continue to, with this driving exam, if I continue with the music, we'll just see what happens. But to sum up this whole video, getting off of Instagram has made me a more goal-oriented person, and has made me appreciate the slow things in life and appreciate time. I have so much time now, and I don't take that time for granted. And I hope this continues. And to everybody who is struggling out there, and to everybody who has maybe gone along with me or is about to, I want to tell you, it's hard. You will be shaking like a dog. You will be getting mad headaches. But it's only temporary. You know what I'm saying? The benefits, when they're benefiting, they're long and prosperous. So, keep at it. What causes you pain will only make you stronger later on, because once you see that pain again, you can deal with it almost instantly. Be like, I've been here before. So, I love each and every single one of you, and I'll give you another life update about week 2. Let's do this shit. We got this shit. I got this shit. I love each and every single one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.